night. We're missing a few players, but we've decided to forge ahead anyway. So, oh, excellent. I wonder what they have decided to put into the chat for you to see. Aside from this random picture of the M4 Sherman. M4? I have no idea. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. So, this is the start of the end of Arc 1 of the Cataclysm campaign. And that's all I'm going to say, because apparently some of my players are in the stream chat. Alright, I'm not going to say anything else. I'll just go ahead and bring them in.
Has an arrow pointing to the butt of a chicken.
Hold on. Okay. Thanks for the sub and the excellently timed reconnect disconnect of my frickin' audio. Let me get you another star. We're running out of page on your space on your page for stars, but let's squeeze one in there on the side. Oh, good. There's so many stars. You have more stars than anybody else. Oh god, I almost just ran into my desk. Alright.
It's screaming.
What's up?
Oh, Falc's here, never mind. I'll tell you later.
Was non-game related.
Ah.
Humans is the same.
Oh,
Humans is the same.
where are we going?
Alright. So, we are going to start. We pick up. It is the night after you spoke to Nova.
Okay.
Misa has retired to the interior of a building and is refusing to come out because she says she needs to contact her deities. And she won't see anyone, and Hessa's kind of trying to chat with her. Here's my question for all of you. Where do you sleep?
Mir probably sleeps in a nest of blankets in one of the tents.
Okay, so just a blanket nest, alright.
Similar situation here.
Okay. Near Mir, I know I'm vulnerable. Okay,
Mood.
like, exactly how, though?
We have we're each nested in a pile of blankets, our own pile of blankets in a big tent.
There's just a bunch of blankets in a box for Zakrow.
Excellent, yes. And Temp, I'm
Yes.
assuming you're with Arjun and Naivara.
Archon and Naivara,
Of
yep.
course, yep.
Got it in one.
Absolutely. Okay. Are you
Also,
all,
for anyone who's currently watching, JD doesn't have a mic currently, so they will be solely through text.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You're trapped in a minor hell location, so we can't speak. Okay. Hello, book. Yep. Alright. Are you all in the same... You're all in different tents, right?
Yeah.
I'm
me
not
and
in a
Zakron
tent.
might be in the same tent? Or, I don't know. It's up to him.
Different tents but near each other. Okay.
Tent's not in a tent.
Obviously not.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
English is hard. I can't do the mouth words.
That's fine. Read stories at 3 a.m. Okay. In which case... it's gonna be you, Tiska.
Oh no.
You wake up in the middle of the night because someone is tapping on your forehead.
Okay. Why?
What do you do?
I lift my head up and kind of reel back because I'm basically laying on my stomach with my head up
Okay.
to account for horns and wings and all
Sure.
that shit. So I just kind of get up onto my basically hands and knees kind of situation and kind of reel back and open my eyes to see who's tapping on my face.
Okay. You do so, and you have the capability to see in the dark, so you're perfectly able to pick out the form of Leo.
Hello?
Hi.
It's like late at night.
I am perfectly aware. Listen, we need to talk, but not just you.
Okay.
I need you and all of your allies, preferably without that horrible little rock that you're carrying around, and I need you to meet me outside of... And he gives you the location of a store that's kind of near the edge of the city, in a place that you have pretty much never been, an area that the scientists don't frequent, and an area where you have never even seen monster activity.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to... And you realize now that he is gesturing with a dagger, and he says, I need you to get all of your accomplices, whatever you want to call them, your team members, and I need you to take them there so that we can have a conversation. Because here,
Okay.
we're far too close to being overheard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I have some concerns about the dagger, but...
Oh, I wouldn't. Listen, I wouldn't worry about it. If I were you...
Okay. I'm just... Okay. Okay. And I just kind of, like, get up into a sitting position, and I'm like, alright, give me a couple minutes, and I'll get some clothes on. And,
Excellent.
like, I'm wearing sleep clothes, but, like...
Sure. Don't be too obvious about it, and don't mention me at all to anyone or
Okay.
anything. If you can avoid it, don't be suspicious. Try to be as blasé about the entire situation as you possibly can.
Yeah, can I roll insight?
Yeah, for sure.
First roll.
Nice.
That's tasty.
What'd you get?
What's my bonus? Cool beans.
I'm pretty sure cool beans isn't your bonus.
It sure is
I
not.
don't know that.
Plus cool beans on the sheet.
That's exactly what it says on this fillable PDF that I can only fit 3 characters into. Let's see, insight. That's a nice crispy 15.
Whew.
What you read off of him is that he is trying to do something, and he's not quite sure how, because he doesn't often act like this.
Okay.
At the same time, his manner of speech is far more relaxed and sort of self-assured than you've ever seen him. Normally, he is a little bit arrogant, but pretty reserved and kind of always a little bit taken aback by the situation. He is just a shitty bard who tags along with Carly, usually. But as you're seeing him now, he is completely comfortable and confident with the way he's speaking and acting to you.
Yeah. Are you okay? Like, are you okay?
For me, and I will be if you do as I say, and we can have a debriefing of this situation, if you will.
Okay. Just go wherever you're trying to go. I'll get dressed and go.
He's
get
already gone.
Everyone else. Okay.
You look away, he's literally disappeared.
Okay.
Nice.
You rolled a stealth of 27.
Yeah, that's yeah, I wouldn't see
27?
that.
Oh, no, it's way more than that, just kidding.
So I'm gonna get dressed. I'm putting my armor on and like getting my stuff. Like I have Wilder Spark.
Yeah, for sure.
This is shady. And then I guess I would try to go find whoever is in the closest tent or whatever to me.
The only other ones in the scientist camp, that would be Hessa, unless Hessa is in a nearby building, which she might be, because that's where Misa is, and Mir, Brahm, and Zakrau.
So, I'd probably go for Mir and Zach if I knew that they were in the same tent, just because it's 2 birds, 1 stone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit me with stones.
Yeah, Mir might find that offensive.
Not... See, I didn't say that out loud. So, yeah, I'd probably go after them first.
Sure. Go ahead.
Probably wake up Mir first. Because I feel like that would be the best option there.
What?
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
oh, Tiska, hello.
hello. I'm gonna need you and Zach to get up and get dressed.
Is
There's a
something
thing.
happening?
Uh, kind of, kind of. There's a thing that is happening. I don't know all of the details, but we're supposed to go to, and then I tell her the place.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's pretty much all I know. Uh,
Why are we going there?
Somebody wants to talk to us.
Oh, somebody.
I don't. Somebody.
Insight check on Tiska.
Sure.
26.
Like, I mean, you definitely get the sense that it's like I'm not going to tell you because I'm not supposed to. Like it's
At least you don't seem like you're being cursed or possessed or otherwise. Like I should
Yeah.
not be doing this. Okay, then.
Yeah, no, I'm just like I don't know all of the details here. Like I might know a little bit more than I'm telling you, but I'm not sure if it's safe to tell you, so
Okay.
here we are. So
Mia rouses Zakro gently. Sort of shakes him to Zakro. Stuff happening.
So yeah, I'm gonna go try and get some of the others because we're all supposed to go. So
Okay.
I'll just let you guys.
The gesture to like some entrance from the scientist camp that heads in the direction of where we're going. And yeah, I'll rouse that girl. I don't know that it's a pasta shop, but I'm
is.
sure,
I just put
Here.
that in the chat.
Yeah, and then I'd probably go maybe to find like Brom or somebody.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
You can collect
Uh,
Brahm and Hessa.
yeah.
Misa does not answer your summons.
Okay. That I can't say I'm entirely surprised, and that's just gonna have to work without her, unfortunately. So then
Mir
I
will
go
just
to get temp.
Mir will just check in with Misa real quick and loan her the fisherman's blanket to stay warm. It's
She's,
still winter where we are, right?
she's asleep right now, so you actually can't get an answer from her.
I'll just leave it folded up next to her.
She
And a
is
little
inside
note.
a building and you cannot get in.
Okay. Four.
Where's Nyx?
He's asleep in a different box.
I'm gonna also get Nyx.
What?
Hey, bud.
What?
There's a thing we gotta go do. It's and I give him as many of the details as I gave Mir.
He's gonna roll insight.
Okay.
He gets a 2, so.
Yep, this sounds fine.
Okay.
The-
Yeah, give me a minute.
Face value.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I
trust
go to-
you implicitly.
Then I
Also,
go
he's
to-
heard there'll be food.
Food? What? Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
Then I go to get temp.
You gotta walk out of the city to the mansion that Arjun and Navarra live in.
Okay. Do they have like a doorbell or like?
There's a knocker, and one of their staff will open it up for you.
Okay. Yeah. I do that.
Yeah, the staff member, I guess it's the butler, will invite you to rest a moment in the parlor while you, no, it's closed. The pasta shop's closed.
Fancy.
What the fuck are you even thinking about? Temp is not in the pasta shop.
Yet.
JD, are you listening? Okay.
If you don't think I'm going to that pasta shop, you're really on some shit.
JD, I think
We
it's your
all want
connection.
to go to the pasta shop, but I'm not sure that that's where we're going.
No, it is. So, the butler invites you to sit in the parlor and goes and fetches Temp for you. Temp, a butler wakes you and tells you that there is a visitor for you in...
Why? It's like 2 a.m.
Yes, I'm aware. It's a tiefling woman.
If it helps, I would have said it was urgent.
She says it's urgent, sir.
Yeah, they always say that.
So this is the first
Fuck
time.
it. Fine.
Can I just say I'm feeling this so hard right now?
Right.
Just-
I will tell
this
her
is
you
such
will be
a
out
mood.
shortly, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Butler returns to you, Tiska, and tells you he'll be out shortly.
Okay.
And you wait
Temp just-
approximately 5 hours.
Yes, and then finally,
It's sunrise. Everybody's like up and about.
Amir's like making coffee or tea or something in the camp.
Temp just sort of blindly stumbles out. Like, I was about to say his shirt is half on,
He doesn't
but
wear shirts.
He doesn't
Yeah,
wear
no.
shirts.
I can't exactly say the same thing with pants. So we're just gonna say he looks decent.
So that's why you stumble. You didn't pull them up all the way.
Except maybe they're like backwards or something. I don't know. It's 2 a.m. You think he knows what's going on?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
It's fine. He's fine. Just sort of stumbles out. What?
Hey, but get your gear because there's a thing happening.
Oh my
Somebody
god.
wants to talk to us, the party, at location.
I didn't realize there was an elemental plane of 2 in the fucking morning, but sure!
Yeah.
Uh,
If it helps, this was not my decision.
fine.
Thanks.
Let's just go before I go back to sleep and die.
Yeah. Maybe put your pants on in the correct direction first, and like
They're not.
they sure aren't, bud. It's
Oh.
yeah. I can see the tag sticking out the front.
Alright.
There is now.
There is now. It always sticks out too.
It's a minor enchantment.
It's never like irritating, but it's always just there, so it's irritating to everyone else.
Like it just looks real dumb.
It's like Temp,
Fix your
because he
tag.
is real dumb.
Aw, be nice to Tim.
Oh no.
We love our number, Punch Boy.
He has an intelligence of 7. I'm not entirely wrong here.
Okay, that's
doing
fair. He's got the
He's
same
doing-
int as Io. Oh shit.
He's doing his best.
Oh god.
Best isn't good enough. Anyway, we're going, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah.
It is cold, it is snowy. It's less 2 in the morning and more like 4:30.
Cool beans.
Still,
There's
Temp is
there's
a
already
dramatic
some-
bitch, so...
Very early birds out and shit. You can make your way towards the edge of the city to the pasta shop.
I'm
Tiska,
sorry,
Amir's currently being a very early bird.
early birds. Do you mean actual birds
I mean
or
like
people?
actual the birds.
Okay, because Temp makes a mental note to punch those birds later.
Okay, sure. Good. You do your best. It's not quite the outskirts. It's just a lesser frequented district. It's a more peaceful area. And it is one that Tiska, you notice there are fewer of those poles with the stones on them.
Yeah.
Like the one that you stole Dwayne from. Where is Dwayne at the moment, by the way?
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
to
think
tell Temp. to
Dwayne
leave.
is still in the bag of holding?
Excellent. Okay.
I assume either he's in the bag of holding, or if Temp asked for him back, Mir would have returned.
Yeah, he's either in the bag of holding or in the GoPro pouch.
You're gonna want to decide that right now.
I mean,
We'll
Ted
look to
probably got him
Tiska
back.
since she's knows what the heck is going on.
I'd say if it's not already in the bag of holding, put it there real quick.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, agreed.
Pop that in.
Because I forgot to tell either of you not to bring it, so...
Here, by the way, has like absconded with a pot of coffee from the camp, or
I'm
made
not.
some coffee and borrowed the pot and is just handing out coffee as we stand in front of the store together.
Lisa takes one delightedly.
Here makes sure she only gets like one or two, and not the entire pot.
No, come on, though. You know you want to give it to me.
I really don't.
So I'll steal it later.
Made here.
I've already put traps all over one place we sleep.
Listen. It's for safety. It's for the group's safety.
Yes, it's
And
very
I'm doing this for our safety.
traps,
Okay.
and we get hit with them. That's very safe.
Well, you just have to be careful.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Oh,
what do you do with the
here.
Spy Stone?
Pop
Yeah,
it in the bag of holding.
Okay. You do so, and you are standing outside the pasta shop waiting. And you hear from above you, Leo say, I literally told you not to bring the stone at all. And you brought the stone.
Listen, I forgot.
He is sitting on the roof.
It is, to be fair, like, what, 4 in the morning?
I gave you I gave you 2 instructions.
It's
You didn't give it
4
to
in the
me.
morning.
In my
Was
defense,
hoping.
I don't know. Shit.
In my defense, I've been awake for like half an hour. I haven't had any coffee yet.
You're holding
You're
some.
getting that. And
Yeah, well, she hasn't gotten a moment to drink it, now has she?
it hasn't kicked in yet. And also, it's in the bag of holding. It can't see anything from within the bag of holding.
Oh, good, but it will have seen that you came here, which is a problem.
Do you want to go somewhere else?
No, it's too late now. It already knows you're up. Whatever. Never mind. I managed to negate the influence of all the other ones that are around the area for a temporary time.
Why?
Because I received a set of orders that I am not willing to fulfill, which you should consider yourselves very lucky about.
What?
Okay.
I am part of the hold on, Rift, RC, hold on, what was the acronym again? Rift,
Fuck if I remember.
something cleanup crew,
Yeah.
Rift,
I think it was like rift regulation. and
RRCC maybe?
something
Viscera
like
cleanup
that.
detail.
Rift regulation, that sounds right, so I am part of the RRCC, as you're quite aware. However, I am also an employee of Asif Television, as they manage the RRCC, and as such I have been instructed to kill all of you in your sleep. However, I am not going to do that, because Carly likes you, and I do not want to hurt Carly's feelings. So, I'm going to instead inform you of this order, and then take my leave of the situation.
Wait, Azith or the RRCC? Wait, okay.
Okay.
Same owners.
Yes, Azith owns the RRCC. They created them to assist Saints Haven with its problems at the end of every rift cycle.
Don't suppose they told you why they want us dead?
Because if you continue with your current goal and you complete your current goal, they lose a television show.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
It's
is it the
perfectly
cable Oh god, the cable mafia are onto me again.
Sorry, I feel like I missed something with audio cutting out. They want us dead?
That's correct, yes.
Oh. I'm very attached to living.
I'm aware.
I'm a big fan of being alive too.
Yes. How much money does it make? It's the betting that really... the betting. You know, the betting. It's not your show.
Ready?
It's the base show that happened before this one, you know, where they would list out the power levels and whatnot of the various monsters, and people would bet on which ones would win in various conflicts. No, they don't care about you.
I knew it!
They don't care about whether you die or not. They care about whether the monsters that came
I
through the
imagine
rift died.
this year they might bet on us, but in
Possibly.
previous years
I can almost guarantee there are some bets on you.
we weren't there.
Yes. But this
Honestly, more dying. But anyway,
this show is run multiple times, and if you complete it, they won't be able to run it anymore, so they don't like it. Is this difficult to understand or something?
No, I
Oh.
get it now. I'm just a little bit dumbstruck by how absolutely atrocious
Yes,
this
yes.
situation is, but
Do you want a few minutes to mull over that?
could we convince them to start a new show? We could go find other things to do in the world.
No, the
Be
problem
a
is
travel
that
show.
I have my orders, and I'm not going to obey them. Which they will be aware of.
I
Immediately.
appreciate that.
Don't.
Well-
You should be perfectly aware. This is only because Carly likes you.
Still appreciate
What?
it.
It's only that, like, they like us that we're gonna get killed, or?
No, that
No,
I'm not
that
killing
we're-
you. Try to kill
Oh, look,
wow, thanks,
I have
buddy.
an intelligence of 7.
You're doing your best.
I hand Temp another cup of coffee.
I pat him on the shoulder.
Fine. Sakura.
I don't suppose you have any suggestions for how to not die,
Other than...
or rather, how to resolve the situation.
You're going to pretend you don't know anything. Including what's happened to me, because I'm going to disappear. Are there
What's
any other-
happened to who?
Literally, me.
Who?
Didn't the friends
Leo,
just tell
the
you
guy
not to speak?
speaking to us.
Okay.
No, but who are you? Wink.
Ah, I see how it is, yes.
He's doing his best.
Alright.
We hope he sees how.
Documentation about assets and ranks. No. There isn't. I think you overestimate exactly how much I know about Azith.
No, yeah, those.
I can tell you that, if I did want to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And, as for other agents, be on the lookout, but if they don't have anyone conveniently nearby, they probably won't bother.
Okay. I'd still prefer to get this wrapped up as quickly as possible.
It's about to be wrapped up. I'm going to vanish, and that will be the end of the matter. So I'm assuming you'll clean up your whole endeavor here in a few days, and then
Yeah,
it won't
that's
be an
what I
issue,
meant.
because
That is the goal.
it will be too late for you to have to nullify you in time to save the rift.
Yeah. Nothing like valuing monetary value over, the fate of the multiverse.
What do you really expect?
You're right.
What is it
You're
that you
right.
But some people would have sense to not want the world they live in to end.
I think you
I'm
overestimate that as well.
disappointed but not surprised is the phrasing I would use here.
Sure.
Also, can I roll insight again?
Yeah, sure.
Just to see if there's anything else he could or should tell us. That
Here continues to grumble a
Keep it
bit
on
about.
my surface. Okay. Not great. 11.
Not really. This is about all he can give you.
Alright.
So, to break this down one last time, to give you a final summary, because I'm feeling like some of you probably need it, you are not going to die tonight, and I'm going to disappear, and you are going to pretend that you don't know why. If Carly asks you, you lie. Is that clear?
Gotcha.
Do I need help disappearing?
Okay.
No.
I mean, easiest lie would just be, haven't seen him.
You haven't seen me, that is the ideal suggestion. I am going to vanish.
Went to bed last night. Haven't seen him since.
Maybe haven't seen him
You're
since
right.
the morning?
Carly will want to look for clues. However, I know her very well, and I know exactly how to ensure that she doesn't find anything. Typhonicus, that is exactly
You think you'll
what I'm saying.
contact her again when this is all over?
Oh,
Or no, you're
almost
not
certainly, but that's
Oh,
my business, not yours.
Yeah.
I make it a habit to make everyone's business my business at this point, honestly.
Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Mir just sort of shrugs and says, I'm here because of it.
Well,
Literally, some people were like, oh, you should leave town. And I said, nope, I want to know what's going on. And now here we bloody are.
fair enough, I suppose,
Um.
but in this case, don't. You'd like to look around at the pasta surroundings.
Also, I'm just gonna insight check him as well.
Yeah, sure. The pasta surroundings are... It's a closed storefront.
Mm.
It's been closed since the evacuation. You don't see, like, pasta on display because that's not how pasta shops work. You're not inside of it. You're outside the front of it. Flowery
You see a
dust.
beautiful
Do you think people
illustration of pasta on the sign, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's some
JD,
lovely
please.
stylized noodles art on the walls.
A 25 insight check.
Alright. Excuse me?
That's disrespectful, JD. That's
Whew.
rude.
He rolled really low, but there's really not a whole lot else you can learn from him. He is very serious in what he's saying. He does mean it, and he is telling the truth. He is withholding his direct plans from you, because he doesn't want you to know about them, obviously. You feel like that's probably about all he's got. He's mildly annoyed with the situation, but he is not lying.
Is he still, like, on the roof above us, or...
Yes.
Or... I guess then say, well, thank you for letting us know, I guess, and good luck in future endeavors.
Sure.
If you need more world-saving help after this is over, you know who to contact.
Sure. I will be sure to keep that in mind.
I guess, unless some people have other questions.
Yeah, no, if we're done here, I'd like to go back to bed.
No, by all means, take your leave. And let your large friend... Actually, just don't bother. The fewer people know, the better.
Yeah.
And he stands up, and he takes a few steps along the roof towards the rear, and rolls a natural 20 on his stealth and vanishes from sight.
Damn.
Damn!
He's gone. He's completely gone.
Cool beans. I am gonna fly back to camp to try to, like, keep away from as many of the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnsons as possible.
Mir is actually gonna go do some gathering with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson out, just to make it look like the reason I am up this goddamn early was for gathering purposes and not for meeting any clandestine meetings of any kind.
You are the one with the most foresight out of anyone.
I try.
Thank you. Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll gathering.
What is that, 2d6?
Yes. God, it's been forever.
8. What do I add to that? Half my wisdom modifier?
Yes.
JD.
Yes, absolutely, you may. It's like 5 in the morning, so it's almost waking up time anyway.
With half my
Well-
wisdom, that's 10.
I'd like to correct that to almost waking up time for people who are not temp.
That's fair.
You-
Perfect frolicking hours. Yes, the beautiful sunrise over the mountains. Actually, no, the sunrise is towards the sea, almost. Okay, yeah, sure. How do you ever succeed as a monk? Beats me. Let's see here. 10 is a complete success. Do we remember what that does? Let me grab my... I think I have it in my old notes.
Making you take out all the notes.
Yeah, my old notebook. The one two before this one.
Oh my.
That's not it. Is it over here? The fucking fold-out inserts that I put. That's a bunch of calculations. Maybe. That's more calculation. Jesus, I don't understand what I wrote here.
Okay, sometime at, like, the end of the campaign, we just want a tour of the DM's notes.
Oh, definitely.
Just so we can see all the work that you
Just
put
so we
into
can
this
see
that we
all
then
this?
hastily trot over in the way that players do.
Absolutely. Okay. Here's the insert. There's the other insert. No, that doesn't have anything on it. 2d6 plus half wisdom to gather. It doesn't tell me how many you get together. I think it's 2 or 3. Do you remember?
No, I think either, like, 2 of something rare or 3 of the more common probably sounds about right. I assume, like, I don't find any of the fancy essences today,
Lord,
but
no.
maybe some herbs and minerals.
Yeah, you can find some herbs and minerals. I don't remember how many we ever gave. 1 herb, 1 mineral? 2?
4.
Yeah, okay, because it's winter. I don't see why there would be more herbs out.
Yeah. It's most of the dried stuff or things by, like,
Yeah. Stuff you
the
can
heat
find,
vents
like,
around used buildings of the scientist camp.
Yeah, yeah, or like somebody's dried herbs that they had. Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. I do that and do our best to be nonchalant and non-suspicious about it with Dwayne watching.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I just realized I give Lurks 3 questions for their abilities, so you should get 3 thingies. Take 2 mineral then.
Okie dokie.
If you get
Do
3
that.
questions from Discern Reality. Yeah. Okay.
Or we'll return to camp and she'll take a nap unless the coffee is kicked in, at which point I guess she'll do some potion brewing while
Sure.
wait for the rest of the camp to wake up.
Sure, sure. What do you make?
Let me check my supplies.
And then also... What did you want to learn from Noodle? I'll say we've probably had enough sessions of chilling with Noodle that you can, learn some shit. Learn another recipe.
I guess, can I, before Tiska goes to sleep, ask if she knows anything about the planes we're going to, and if there might be something in particular I should brew? Like, is there a particular energy kind of thing we might be facing?
I mean, let me think. Because if it's honestly that late, I probably didn't go back to sleep, even though.
Or if Zakro knows, I know. He's all specialized in the planes, but wizards generally have high intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the 2 we have left?
You have the Outlands and the Abyss.
the Outlands and the Abyss. So, if we end up in the Abyss, that's gonna be more fiends and stuff, so I guess something, if you have any potions that deal with that kind of stuff, would be cool. The Outlands is just kind of... The Outlands are weird.
The Outlands are like a, Yeah, sure. Roll Arcana for them both. It's a great track from Tron Legacy. I did consider playing it, but realized I would probably get muted for copyright.
That's fair. I mean, not really, but
Yeah.
that's a fair reason for your decision.
Yes.
Arcana. So that's a hot 12.
Okay. It's okay. Zakro's rolling Arcana.
Okay.
Because he
cool
knows about the
beans.
planes. 28 and 18. for
Yes,
the Outlands
that's
or
a
the Abyss,
sentence
or the Abyss and the
that
Outlands.
calms my worries. Don't worry, Zakrav's rolling Arcana.
So it's gonna be like a 30 or above. No. Which is which, Sakura? Outlands and Abyss. The Outlands are a realm that is fairly similar to the material plane, but less extreme in every way. The days are not as hot, the nights are not as cold, the deserts are not as dry, the oceans are not as wet, somehow. It's just not as anything. What are you fucking saying? It's the plane of depression? No, not that would be Hades. Then you've already been there. It is connected to all of the outer planes, and it is also connected to its central hub, which is a almost infinitely tall spear of rock and stone called Spire, which is home to the city of Sigil, the city of doors, which is a place in the multiverse where magic does not function, even divinity. And the closer you get to Sigil, the less magic works, until it just doesn't function at all. The only god who has power in Sigil is the Lady of Pain.
Yeah, I'm deeply concerned about that. As no, I don't think that's an option, Zach.
I mean, it could be.
It's not a good option.
As for the
It's
Abyss...
the option that lets the world go to shit.
As for the Abyss, you know it is what lives in the Outlands. A lot of very dangerous critters, but only near the outer edge. The things that live in the Outland are affected by what plane they're closest to. The portals between the Outlands and the outer planes are all... they ring... I don't know why you did that. They ring the Outlands entirely, and the outer planes kind of affect the Outlands in the place that they connect. So each area close to a gate is kind of changed a little bit by the plane it's connected to. What do you know about the Lady of Pain? Not a whole lot. She doesn't like when people worship her. Anything that you encounter in the outer planes, as long as it's not like a extraordinarily powerful creature, you could probably find near that plane's gate in the Outlands. So like celestial beasts, minor devils and demons, modrons. Brom can tell you modrons they're not fantastic. They just follow orders. As for the Abyss, it is an infinitely deep plane of chaotic evil. It spawns demons. It is engaged in something called the Blood War against the Nine Hells of Bator. And it is a horrible place. You have dealt with the Blood War before, yes. It is pure evil chaos.
So this is exciting. Me and JD. Or, Zach. Kinda.
What was it?
I think it's just us two.
The Blood War needs you. Home to Bator's recruitment offices.
I think it's just us two, Zach.
I think it's just the two of you, yep. Deal with a demon.
No.
It was a devil. Yeah, that was a devil. That was a Rakshasa.
That doesn't, like, super count, though. Like, I mean,
Problematic.
it's not ideal
I
to
mean,
be
I don't know. What,
going
you
in.
making a call-out post or some shit? Jesus.
It's not ideal to be going into.
Your fave is problematic. You need to deal with the devil. Sorry, go on.
No, I think he's. I think Zach is just worried about us going into the abyss, which is at war with hell, if we have ties to hell. And then they're just like, time to murder.
Mm-hmm.
Air's gonna probably brew a healing potion and see if I can add a metal to my current potion of necrotic resistance to make it an improved one. Just according to my notes.
Those resistance potions redone. Hold on.
I don't know. My notes
I think
says
that's the way to do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
my notes say I make a normal tier resistance and then add an additional metal.
Yeah, I'm just checking that because I think you're right. Yep. That's correct.
Okay.
I think that one... Normally resistance... The normal resistance one lasts like 10 minutes or something. Or is it an hour?
And the improved one, the normal one lasts 10 minutes, the improved one lasts an hour.
Okay, that's what I thought. Gotcha. Alright, and you're brewing a normal health potion?
I mean, can I brew the fancy one, the superior healing?
Superior healing.
Do I have time?
Yes, if you have the materials, yeah, sure. Also,
I
would you
do.
like to learn another one? Because Noodle will have been able to teach you one by now.
Ooh, sure. I have no idea what I would learn to.
We got, I have the recipes for all rare, common, and uncommon potions. And I have some of the recipes for very rare ones.
Oh,
I do have the potion for supreme healing. The recipes.
Is that
oh no.
a step higher than superior healing?
Yes.
Oh no, not Supreme.
Ooh.
Don't get that in
it
here.
the amount of D4s just keeps going up.
What?
Do tell.
Up until the legendary healing potion, which is potion of ultimate healing, and that just heals you a bunch.
Just a whole lot.
It's just a whole fucking lot. It's probably akin to the heal spell. Yeah. It's like heal. It just doesn't do any regeneration. Yes, exactly.
And what's this supreme healing? Is it like
Just got all those
10
red
D4, 12
D4s.
D4?
Supreme just
So
heals
many.
you like 70 right off the bat.
Oh.
It just does it. Supreme.
Sing
baby.
in the pattern
Sorry,
of
no,
the other
not
one.
Supreme. Sorry, Ultimate does that. Supreme. What's the
Okay.
one? What is it? Sorry, I get my fucking 19 healing potions confused.
Yeah. I currently have, for the regular potion of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2, greater healing, which is 4d4 plus 4, and superior healing, which is 8d4 plus 8. So I'm guessing supreme healing is like 10 or 12d4 plus that same number.
It was 2, then 4, then 8.
I'm
Yes.
seeing it
Okay,
as
we'll do 12. Yeah.
I'm seeing it as 10d20 plus, or no, 10d4 plus 20.
10d4
But I
plus
don't know.
20. Oh, is that a real? Is this a real potion?
Yeah.
Oh, then yes, it's that.
We established a pattern and then we said fuck it.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't obey the pattern. So it's 10d4.
Guessing green base like the other healing potions?
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, we'll give you this one if you didn't have it yet.
I was gonna say I'll learn that from Noodle.
Okay, Supreme Healing Potion is green, plus 4 herb, plus 3 mineral, plus 1 metal.
I have just enough herb to do that. Yeah, I have the others, so I will do that.
Alright.
For a nice, tasty healing potion.
Excellent. Alrighty.
Mark off my ingredients, and you're like, it's just setting up the potion healing. It's like, okay, that one's coffee, this one's potions, don't drink this one.
Don't drink the wrong one, don't drink the wrong one. Okay. Alright. Anybody else want to do any prep before you leave?
I'd like to dab once.
Sure.
Okay, then we're good.
Anything else? What?
I'm checking my inventory to see if I.
Sorry, I
have
just saw the
things.
thing Sketchy posted with the Supreme.
The potion of supreme healing.
Supreme. Okay.
Okay, you eat breakfast.
Yeah, eating
Oh
breakfast.
yeah, shit. Breakfast is good. Let's get
Breakfast
some
is
of
the
that.
most important meal of the day.
It's actually not.
Listen. Shh.
That slogan was created in the 50s by cereal companies in order to sell more
I
cereal.
know, I'm goofing.
Okay, well, anyway, once I finish brewing the, Supreme Potion, I'm gonna find Zakro, tell him what it is, and give it to him and say, I know you don't, like, have a way of healing yourself like a lot of us do, so take this, don't die. You're hurt and I cannot get to you. Drink.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
It's the D&D version of Life Alert.
Health alert.
No, it's still just called Life Alert.
No,
It's still just called
can
Life
actually
Alert.
heal, and I still have my superior potion of healing stuck in my little bandolier on my front.
I don't know. Snickers bar alert
I've
sounds better
specifically
though.
given instructions, if the healer goes down, uncork this and force feed it to me.
Perfect.
Yes, this is in case Wizard gets separated or is too distant and...
Sure, yeah.
You're squishy, don't die. So yeah.
Pardon me.
Alright.
Nobody heard that.
Anybody else want to do anything? I will take that as a no.
We're good.
Okay. So, it's probably a few, probably maybe an hour and a half after sunrise when the rift cycles again. And it is currently being sort of monitored and managed by a couple of scientists at all times at this point because it's fairly unstable.
Like me.
But they are doing their best to keep it in one place and not snapping anybody's hands off or whatever. It is a pale pearlescent gray. You've got
Is that
two
the
options.
Outlands?
Anybody want to guess?
Is it the Outlands?
Guess out.
Surprise! It's the Outlands.
I'm just gonna yeet myself in there, I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
We're just gonna
both
fly
because
right
that
in.
seems an Outland sort of color, and also because I remember what you titled the episode before we completely derailed it and had chats with an old god instead.
Yeah, it was Outlands.
I'm gonna try to fly towards as like pretty much the top of the portal of the rift.
Okay. Why?
Just because I don't trust wherever we're gonna be stepping out into.
Okay.
I
That's
have
a good
concerns.
question. Are we popping Dwayne in his GoPro caddies or staying in the bag of holding?
I kind of want to say keep him in the bag of holding, because I am petty and spiteful. But it's up to you.
Rude.
But we're also
the
trying
same-
not to arouse suspicion.
Exactly. By the same token, we probably should have him out.
Yeah, you noticed Carly this morning was looking for Leo, but several of you just told her you hadn't seen him, and
Don't know.
she left to go search for him herself.
Rip.
You have zero confidence that she'll find him.
Oof.
So, once we get like into the plane, I'm just gonna be like, okay, so this is the Outlands. So if like we just cut out randomly sometimes, that's not our fault, cause like magic doesn't work right here.
Okay. Through the portal, you find yourselves in a forested area. And
Are we walking through or riding our ship through?
oh, that's important. Are you taking the ship?
That's up to y'all.
My only concern is it magic? Which, yes, I
Yeah,
think it
The
is.
ship is
And,
very magic.
Yeah, the ship runs on magic, so I have some concerns about it getting stranded there.
Around the edges, magic works fine.
Okay.
It's only when you get closer to Spire that it stops functioning.
But
And it's only
I
the
do you want
really
to take it
high-level
in and
stuff that
park it
stops
toward
first.
the
I still have,
sides, or do we want to just hoof it?
I'd say just hoof it because I'm still concerned because we don't know exactly where it'll come out in the Outlands, and also we don't want to misjudge how close we are to Sigil and then have it shit out on us and be screwed. That's true, but my point about not knowing where we're going to come out in the Outlands still stands.
Can I poke my head through and see where we are?
Sure. You poke your head through and you find yourself in a mildly warm-ish, fair-weathered forest. It's utterly unremarkable.
Stick my arm through and try casting light.
Sure, you cast light.
Seems to work as
D20.
normal. Oh.
Oh no.
No, it's just the same old D20 roll I've always been making every time you've cast light since you picked up the dark star. Nothing happens.
I got a 1.
Oh, you
Yeah.
summon the will-o'-the-wisp.
Oh. Is it
hops gently
hostile?
in pla- No, of course not.
Okay.
Chilling.
It's your light.
Can I pat it?
As much as you can pat a supernatural entity, yes?
I'd like to. I mean, look, my fists are considered magical, so like.
That means you can. I think we've determined you can pet ghosts with magic.
Then I'm petting.
Fear
ghosts.
retracts from the portal and say, well, magic seems to work on the other side. Of course, my magic has been occasionally weird due to god stuff, so take that with a grain of salt.
Works fine where you are.
Are we leaving the ship here, or are we going to take it through and just disembark it when we start seeing shit go weird?
That's up to you guys.
Oh, I'd rather not crash though.
Yeah.
Just throwing that one out there.
Nyx looks between you guys and he says, "Okay, so wait, why don't you want to take the spaceship?"
Because we're afraid it'll stop working and we won't be able to push it back toward the portal.
Yeah, the Outlands makes magic go weird sometimes.
Okay, well, can you like put the nose through or something? I don't know.
It seems like magic does work on the opposite of the portal, so maybe we take it through for now and we kind of
Hey, also, I want to make
scout
a point.
ahead.
Can I make a point?
Yeah.
The rift
Yes?
is working fine.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I guess we'll take the airship through maybe... Tiska, you fly without magic. Do you want to do, like, scout ahead a little with a light spell or something, and if it starts to go weird, we'll know not to take the ship any further?
I want to specify, when you are in the Outlands, it is the higher level spells that fail first. So light is a pretty bad indicator of whether or not the ship will function.
Fair point.
Yeah.
That is something you know about the Outlands. It's the highest stuff because very few people use that shit. But like it slowly dampens more and more magic up until the point where not even cantrips work at the dead center.
Right. So, and I don't want to burn out my few level 5 spells.
Testing.
Yeah,
I know, that's fair.
just for shits and gigs. Okay. It's up to you guys. We should be fine, probably, because if the rift, the sources are magical technically, so it should to be a functional object, it would have to be far enough out to work.
Well, I have a stupid idea, but maybe it's not stupid. You get a very long stick, and I put the Guardian of Faith at the end of it. It's a 4th level spell and it lasts 8 hours, so it could just sit out there, and if that fizzles... Okay, this sounds the more ridiculous the more I speak about it. Maybe not.
I think it stays in one static location.
That's what I was saying.
Like on the
Can the
plane.
static location be on it? Oh, it has to be static to the
world,
place around it. You
not
can't
to
say.
A stick. It's
I was
really
thinking
good,
like
though.
a stick on the front of the bow, something. But okay,
Like a figurehead.
yeah, maybe not.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm gonna go in the portal just as me, and you said it's like a forest. I'm going to try to fly above it and see like what the landscape looks like around that area.
Sure. You fly up, and you are... The forest is... If you notice anything about it, it looks a little more orderly than you'd expect a forest to look. And when you fly up, you see that around you is this beautiful woodland that's spread out. To the north, it gets a little more chaotic, or what you assume is the north anyway. And you kind of take a 360 view, and you see far, far off to what could be the northwest. There is some kind of town. And you see, to your southeast, far, far, far in the distance, there is an area of flatter land, and then something way, way, way far on the horizon. It is a spire of thin shadow that spears up from the grounds and towards the sky.
So, like, it's not hard to figure out where Sigil is.
No, it's pretty freaking obvious. It's right there, way, way to southeast.
Okay. So, I go back through the portal, and I'm just like, okay, it should not be terribly difficult to stay out of range of bullshit magic. Words are giving me a difficult time today.
No worries.
It should not be too difficult to keep out of range where magic still works. To stay within that kind of donut on the outside of Sigil.
Yes.
Or on the outside of the Outlands.
Yes. This should be pretty easy. Me quietly Googling something else that I forgot to look up.
Are we taking
So I
the
think
ship or
we
no?
should be fine to take the ship.
Okay. Just don't take it anywhere near the giant point of rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Avoid flying towards the spire, and you should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are taking the ship?
Yeah, I think we'll be good to take.
At least part way in.
Okay. I can try to scratch out the frantic note that I wrote saying, okay, they left the ship behind. Alright. You'll take the ship through, and you find yourselves in that wooded area, that woodland. You do immediately bonk into some of the trees, and you gotta get up quick, or you're gonna just keep fucking up trees. And let's see here. Zachary, are you flying? in the donut. Alright. And then you get the nav box. Okay. Let me...
We want all of the fat right now.
That is, yeah, what you're looking for.
Which direction is the nav box pointing?
Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta... north. Almost directly north. A little bit northeast.
Okay.
It's
so
away
we're
from
fine.
Sigil, yes?
Yeah, away from Sigil.
Perfect.
Oh, good. We start in that direction.
Alright. It is so much faster than it would be if you were walking. I cannot stress this enough. It is so much faster. You find yourself moving very swiftly away from this little woodland you were in, and, let's see here. I have a list of the gate towns. Which one is for... Fortitude. Yeah, you move away from the one called Fortitude. And past this, like, very peaceful, almost Greek architecture-looking area that just passes below you, and that box keeps pointing to the northeast. And
What is this Greece?
There's pillars, and it's pretty. Hooray. You move to the northeast, and you see the land dips down just a little bit, and there is almost out of nowhere, there's a city. It's not quite like a normal city. You don't see a center to it, really, and it appears almost like a semicircle that's sprawling outwards, the sort of cut-off side of which is pressed up against this large cliff. And you see there are other airships, most of which look like material plane airships, although one of them kind of looks like a Nautilus, which is funky, but it's also held up by balloons, so not really sure what's going on there. You see, and in drawing a map of this, don't worry, it's a circle. You see multiple roads leading in and out of this area. You can see a caravan moving below you as you zoom towards it. And Tiska, I don't know if your sense of place would activate exactly.
That's up to you.
But
It's like just kind of a general sense.
I'm gonna say, based on what you can sort of feel and what Zakrau knows, you realize that you are approaching what would be the connecting town to Bitopia,
Oh,
where you have been before.
fun.
So I would say you're probably familiar enough with the plane, since you were there and you helped them with some shit, to sort of sense its presence through the portal on the cliff face.
Cool beans.
The nav box points you in towards this city. And actually, as you're flying over it, it spins around and then starts pointing behind you.
Where
Is
I
there
could turn
any
it-
sort of, do we need to request permission to dock or something? I don't know airship etiquette.
You sure don't?
Look to Zakrau, hoping he knows.
Generally, you would, but you have no idea how to, call in this ship. Normally somebody would just stand in the airship and then shout really loud.
Maybe
Yeah, I
Tiska could fly to the... flash the brights.
Yeah, I can
Could
fly down.
Tiska, fly to the nearest tower or something
It's
and
fine.
ask
Yeah.
somebody,
Sure.
where do we park?
If this is mostly people from Bitopia, this should be fairly nice here.
Nix can fly, right?
Nix can fly. Yes.
Stick with Tiska.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
Okay.
I just don't want people wandering off alone in strange planes.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
fair. That's fair. So yeah, can we get out of the ship while it's still in the air?
Yeah, sure. You open the airlock and step out. The ship doesn't like it. It plays a little, warning tone at you.
Door ajar. Door ajar.
Basically.
The ship is not docked. Please refrain from disembarking. You get out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nyx follows you. He will glide after you. Where are you going?
Probably down towards like wherever the dock is,
Okay.
the docking area.
Sure.
Yeah.
You see, there are a great deal of ships docked, sort of around on this cliff face, and you fly towards the sort of central hub of one side of it, it looks like. It is symmetrical, you notice. The docking, the sprawl. It looked at first like it was just like a normal urban sprawl, but now that you look at it, it's bilaterally symmetrical.
Nice.
And you fly towards the left hub, because it's the one you're closer to. And, you can pretty much just land on the area there, and there are people literally everywhere. Nobody really pays you much mind when you do that. A couple people hurry to get out of your way so that you can land safely.
That's
Incoming.
nice. I look for somebody who looks like they know what's going on here. Like somebody who looks like they're either in charge or like can tell us like where we can park essentially.
You find a gnome with a clipboard.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Yes. I'm with that airship up there.
Mm,
And I point. And we don't exactly have like a dock,
yes.
so we can't like shout. Is there anywhere specific that we should like park, or?
And he looks down at his clipboard, and you see that like the words written on it are changing. Just like occasionally one will erase itself and write a different word, or it'll erase itself and then remain blank. And he kind of runs down it with this pencil, and he goes, "Yes, C13 is empty at the moment, and it looks large enough for your ship."
All right. Thank you so much.
Sure.
And I gesture to Nyx, and I head back to the air to find where C13 is, and then kind of motion the ship towards that.
Sure, yeah, okay. They're marked and it's actually interesting. You see, like, sort of signs, like, hanging down next to the end points of the docks, and the docks are, like, they're set up, they're built out from the cliff face. But on the end of each one, there's a banner that hangs down. And all of you look at that banner, and you all read it properly, no matter what language you think you're reading it in.
Wild.
Eat.
That's wet and wacky and fun.
So you can go ahead and pull your ship up to the dock, and it will settle comfortably in the air. As it does. That's just how the shard works.
Put on the parking brake or anything?
Zakrow?
No. Here says this to Zakro. I didn't know how airships work. On carts, there's a little stopper you put so it doesn't roll down the hill. But,
The parking brake, yes. With this one, you just kind of tell it not to go anywhere, and it won't.
Cool.
picturing like Zakro confidently pushing a button like, yes, parking brake, and like a disco ball lowers from the ceiling.
Let me have my fantasy parking brake, damn it.
The fantasy parking brake is telling it not to go anywhere.
Exactly. You say,
Hey.
ship, it's parking brake time, and the ship goes, okay.
Let's stay, and good ship. Alright, we disembark, I guess?
Alright, sure. It's easy to just step onto the dock, and you have arrived in Tradegate. Which is the name of this location.
Alright. Which way does the nav box say we need to go?
Into the city.
Cool beans. We go that way.
Alright. From the center hub of the left side of the docks, you can take an elevator down And into, yes, an elevator, and into the bustling streets of Tradegate. Which I will swap the soundtrack to.
Or gawks around like a tourist, because of course she does.
It is freaking massive, and here, literally, it's all shops. It's just shops. You can see some of the shops people live above them, but there's no residential area in the city. There is no governmental area. It is all shops, and it is people from every possible place you can imagine. You see people of, like, races you don't recognize literally at all.
Oh, I see a souvenir shop.
I mean, yeah, the entire place is a souvenir shop.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
What do you want? You want a snow globe? You can get a snow globe. You want a hat with your initials on it? Or a keychain? With a plastic dolphin in it? Shake it around and the glitter floats about.
Jeez.
I have
Flora
real
fucker.
bad luck with finding with those little name keychains.
I never found one.
Same.
It's the worst. What are you looking for?
JD!
JD out
That's a good
here with
question.
big brain ideas.
That is the 10,000 IQ galaxy brain, please, right there.
That is a good use of magic.
I will find
Yes.
one of those. Does it change to my name or can it change to any name?
It can change to any name.
JD is currently
I get one that says Hana.
Aw.
JD
Snow
is
globe
currently
for my
that
mom.
meme of that.
Can it change it to swears? Well, if I give it to Hana, it probably will. Just because she would find that funny.
Yes, it can change to swears. I was debating on whether it would censor them or not.
Frick. It needs to say
Yes.
frick.
Yeah, there's ones that are for children and it censors the swears, and there's ones that are for adults and it doesn't censor them.
I'd like to buy one of each.
One of each?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like 2 silver.
You think I'm not paying 2 silver for that? I am.
Yeah, go for it.
Mir gets some keychains in the snow globe.
Excellent. I'm gonna say it's 2 silver for any souvenir you get here, because I'm not gonna bother.
Oh, so then it's 4 silver, okay.
Yeah.
You know, in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna have no idea what this entry on my
keychain
sheet
is?
means. I'm gonna have no idea what that means in
I
2
love
weeks. I guarantee it.
Yeah. The character limit on each one is 214, by the way. It can get really small.
Is this a tweet?
Yeah.
Are we tweeting now?
Actually, it's 140, so yeah. You can fit a whole tweet on a keychain. But to get the text
It's-
is really tiny, and you're gonna need like a magnifying glass to use it, to read it.
They're Twitter keychains.
Yeah.
They should have little birds on the ends.
Sure. I don't see why not.
Cool beat.
You can get ones that have little plastic birds inside when you shake them.
Yes, I'm getting one of those.
Perfect. Is it a frick keychain or a fuck keychain?
It's a fuck keychain.
Excellent.
Buys 2 fuck keychains and 1 frick keychain. Or as they are in my notes, 2 very sweary keychains and 1 less sweary keychain.
Excellent.
A snow globe for the mum.
Perfect, yeah. What do you want in the snow globe?
Do they have any with like neat birds or fun ships?
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of ship do you want? You want a sailing ship? You want an airship? You want a... No, they don't have one.
Sailing
with
ship.
in it.
I
So
want a
sorry.
ship that's really
Sailing
fucking
ship,
gay.
like the ones around
Oh wait,
Silverhill.
wrong kind of
Sure.
ship. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you get a sailing
See, they don't have one that looks like the Outlands. Or do they?
I just realized how fucking funny it would be if the snow globe were the source. God. That would be so good. No. Yeah, I mean, sure they have snow globes that have a little spire in them. A little model of the spire. And now that you look at the tiny one, actually, you do see there's like a floating ring around the top of it, and it does end. It's above the cloud level, but the spire ends, and you see a floating ring around the top of it, and that, you believe, is Sigil.
I'll get one of those.
You're looking for mystery potions, huh?
Oh jeez,
So it
no.
is now canon
JD.
Mirror's mother collects snow globes, I've decided.
No, JD! Not the mystery potions!
Oh, damn it. Do you still have the antlers? Or, like, the little lubs of antlers?
I think so, because didn't you, like, do some shit to make them permanent? Yeah.
Question is, will they eventually grow out into full antlers?
No. They won't.
They're
You
just
just got
permanent.
Just
they're
tiny
not
little
they're not
nubbins.
antlers, they're horns. I need to specify that. You didn't roll antlers, you rolled horns.
Okay.
You have some
Tiny
you have
little
tiny
horns.
horn nubbins.
Oh.
I could say something that would absolutely devastate you right now, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So,
Oh no.
Now we all want to know.
no. It would ruin everything, and I don't want that on my stream.
Okay.
I'll tell you later, when you're older.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is Skadin, get the fuck off my stream.
Okay, sure. Where'd that one come from?
Wild.
My mouth?
Alright then.
I love that. Where'd that
Less
come
where
from?
you think.
My
Get the
mouth?
frick off me.
So you
One
can...
of the keychains just says that inexplicably.
Jesus.
Is this stream a stream of water? A stream of conscience? Anyway, so does that girl find any funky potions?
Roll investigation.
Could Mir look for a potion that she knows what it does and just, like, remove the label and give it to Zakao as his mystery potion?
Oh my god.
While knowing that it's not actually gonna, like, poison him?
19. You do not see any more of that one potion that you bought that one time. That you bought several of. You don't see that one anymore. Unfortunately. Mir, you can absolutely do that.
Mir, that is what they call.
Am I rolling?
Yeah. Roll investigation,
Okay.
and then tell me what you're trying to find.
15, and I guess any potion that has, like, cosmetic effects that are non-detrimental?
Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna have to make a new one up. Yeah, you can find one. No, not at all.
Echo.
I mean, that probably exists, and you can find it. But I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
No, I don't. I sleep in the same tent as Zakao.
Okay.
Not happening.
Alrighty, you. Right? Milk is just a potion of bones.
God, why would you say that?
You've said enough cursed things, I can say them back to you.
No, I know, but Also, Echo, thank you for the information I didn't need to know.
You're welcome.
JD, why did you DM me that in the middle of... Okay.
You know exactly why JD DM'd you that.
I
in the
don't,
middle
that's
of-
why I'm asking.
Because it's JD!
You're being productive. Okay, well,
I think you're being the opposite of productive, JD. Let's be perfectly clear here.
I'm playing D&D, so
Okay.
might be a little productive. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can make up a... Fuck it, yeah, let's make up a potion. What do you want it to do?
How about one that, like, changes the color of your fur based on, or your hair based on your mood for, like, an hour?
Excellent. Excellent. You find it next to the display of mood rings. Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Excellent. Yes, you purchased that. You can get that for some negligible price, like fucking 10 gold or something,
Okie
which is overpriced. But it's a
Buy it
souvenir
anyway.
shop, so what the fuck do you expect?
And I am no good at bargaining, so I'll just buy it at price.
God bless.
I kind of want to find a second one, but I also almost want to like DM it to you so that JD
Yeah,
has
sure.
no idea.
Absolutely. Yes. I love this idea. You can absolutely find it. And purchase it.
Oh, whoa.
Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, that's
You'll
good.
find out, because you will drink it.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
excited.
Yeah, another 10.
Okay, I buy that one.
I'm not clicking on that to show that to the stream either, because I know you little fucking gremlins watch the stream sometimes. That is a
What?
secret for just the two of us for now. The audience can find out later.
So, no, yeah, the audience will definitely find out later, because we know Zachar will drink it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. You can tell me what those look like later, when you hand them over.
Boo.
Okay.
I'm sorry. JD Owode? Is this real life?
JDO mode.
Or
Or
is
is
it
it just
fantasy?
fantasy? I mean, it's D&D, so it is fantasy.
Quite literally.
It's high fantasy.
Alright, any more souvenir buying, or should we actually go save the world and shit?
Let's go
It's up
save
to
the
you
world.
guys. Alright. We'll go ahead and take a break before the saving the world portion.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Alrighty. I will see you guys back here in 10 minutes or so. And
Alright.
see you then. Alright, let's get swap over to new soundtrack. Alright, I am back. Let's go ahead and swap the soundtracks again. And that one. Start up Waterkeep again. And bring this back. Alright. Hello.
Greetings.
Okay. Alright. Got some cheese. Got some water.
Remember to stay hydrated, folks.
Remember to stay hydrated. Water.
Delicious. Water.
Forgot to close the top on that and just sprayed myself with water.
Oh no!
Not a lot of water, but I just felt to drop some in my neck and went, whoops.
Uh-oh. Alright. I'm guessing Lurks isn't back yet? Yeah, that's Nope.
Hello, Epic Gamers. I'm back.
Hey, good timing. We just were wondering where you were. Okay.
I was. Oh. Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Is JD back?
JD! Where you
Guess
at?
who's back? Back again.
Yeah.
JD's back. Tell a friend.
Hey.
Uh.
Okay. JD. Where are
J
you?
Lose.
J to lose.
JD. JD. JD.
JD.
JD.
This is like some sort of strange internet summoning ritual.
Well, it didn't work, so.
Oh.
Rip.
Some sort of witch filter doesn't let us try to do group summonings over the internet.
JD.
We are coming. D. know how. Screaming ooh woo at the top of my. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Please don't do that to the viewer
The audience
and
doesn't
also
deserve
to
that.
us.
Although at the
Audience
same
is
time,
overrated.
ooh.
It wasn't too loud, so.
Yeah, because I didn't want to actually scream ooh woo. My family's home. Whenever I scream hello, my mother gets incredibly concerned, so, you know.
Oh wow.
Or did I say whenever I scream oh whoa, I meant hello?
Hello.
Hello? Mr. Obama?
Okay, it's like, I don't even... Okay. I don't even say that. I say it unironically now, and I hate it.
I do too. It's a
Hello.
problem.
Like, when somebody comes into the house, I'm like, hello? Ah, shit. It's part of
Oh, how dare you, JD?
Fuck your peach.
Whoa.
Get
Fuck
that
your
shit out of here. I'm sorry, I don't.
Sorry, I don't watch the
No.
things you kids watch these days because I'm a fucking weeb.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry, Echo, I'm looking at these dice.
I mean, we look across
I feel like I
the
know
They're
it.
real pretty.
we look across the
What the
profile
fuck?
pictures at the top and we can tell pretty easily.
Which one of us is a weeb? Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a
Which
bird,
one?
some wings, a self-portrait, and that.
And some weeb shit.
JD, I don't know what the
Cheers,
hell
Class
you're on
Destroyer
about.
Yudachi.
Anyway,
This is probably a great poem, but I don't know it. Anyway, are we good?
we finished our
Okay.
shopping.
Alright. If there's anything else you'd like
Okay.
to purchase, now is the time.
I just buy another potion as mentioned, so I have
Okay.
3 mystery potions.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Oh boy.
You'd like to get a snack mix or a pie? Yeah, sure. 2 silver. I mean, you can get both.
It's peach pie.
Yes. I mean,
Flavor!
each one is a silver, so...
Flavor.
Okay, good to know that this is... Yeah. So you get a pie for 2 silver, and some snack mix, 2 silver, and the snack mix is travel compatible, so you can take that with you. Alright. Anything else?
I've got everything I need.
Excellent. Okay. The nav box points you into the city. You follow.
Yes.
It's not hard to follow it. You just kind of follow the little arrow through the various streets. Just keep going.
So,
Yes.
how close is it taking us to the center?
Of Tradegate?
Yes.
Not very. Why?
Okay, good.
Why?
Because I do not trust it.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm
I have
confused.
concern.
It's fine.
What are you
Relax.
talking about? No,
Don't worry
now
about
you
it.
have to tell me. What are you talking about?
I have no idea anymore.
Why are you worried about the center of Tradegate?
I don't fucking know, because I'm bad.
You a wanted man?
I'm racking my brain trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about, and I literally
Let's
can't.
just move on, because I don't know either.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't take
You were just like, center of town, shady.
I don't trust the town center.
This is like the player equivalent of don't worry about it.
I guess, but it mostly elicits confusion.
Actually know what the fuck you're talking about?
It's Bitopia with a Y, sorry. No, denied, okay? No, you don't go near the center of Tradegate. It keeps you on the southwestern side, effectively, instead of the northeastern. And, it points you, again, to the area you kind of flew over before, where it turned you around, and it actually points you into a curio shop.
Okay.
Is this shop open?
Yeah.
In we go.
You go on in. It is a curio shop. You can see the shelves are stacked with all sorts of bizarre little odds and ends, like you've seen in so many other places in Tradegate. There's a bored-looking elfin man standing behind the counter. The nav box
Start scanning the shelves?
Yeah, it points off in the shelves. You walk along until on one of them you find a glass globe with a almost just like a model of Spire in the center. Only it's actually moving. You can see the clouds.
God, it is no globe.
It is on a little stand. It's not a very well made stand. It's made of like wood and it's kind of tilted a little bit.
I guess I'll take it up to the counter and say, how much?
2 silver.
We buy it for 2 silver.
Good job. You did it.
Woo.
It's a curio shop. He doesn't care what it is.
Awesome. I guess we're going back to the
I feel like,
to the ship.
I guess we're going home now.
Yeah, let's just go home.
You
Just double checking with the nav box that it is the thing, because I'm like, this seems too easy.
That's it. That's it, all right.
Okay.
Wild.
You exit the shop and you head towards the docks, and it is at this point, Tiska, that you notice someone is following you.
Okay. Can I
Go on.
Can I kind of try to see who/what it is?
Sure.
Without
Oh, sorry. Continue.
without like attracting too much attention.
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
Cool beans. All right, that's not bad. That's bad. That's a 23, I believe.
It is a tall, dark-skinned woman wearing silvery armor, which is one of the reasons you notice her. She doesn't exactly stand out amongst this varied crowd, but she stands out to you. And walking beside her is a full-sized wolf.
All right. I kind of quietly bring it to the attention. Lurker, please no.
Lurker, come on.
I quietly bring it to the attention of the rest of the party that we are being followed by this person. I'm like,
Can I,
now?
pretend to be checking a shop window and see if I can catch her in the reflection? Do we recognize her?
You do not. Tiska, you almost do. She looks familiar.
What kind of person is she? Like, what race?
She is a tall, sort of African-American woman.
Okay. Human?
Yes.
Okay.
Full suit of armor.
Wild.
But she's not wearing a helmet.
Can I, try to roll something to see if I know where I know her from?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll just an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh boy. That's a solid 6.
She just seems familiar, and you don't remember why. You feel like you've seen her before. Somewhere.
I gotta look at my...
Look at photograph.
Here...
What are you doing?
I'm trying to not make a fool of myself.
Valid. And a mood.
And impossible. No. Love you, Echo. Please don't kill me.
Okay. So, I am going to I'm gonna let everybody know before I do it, but I'm going to stop and try to talk to her.
Sure.
And right before like I talk to her, I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Valid.
Just in case. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, probably so. I can catch up with you. I don't think I'm gonna have a huge issue here, so.
Just browse
Go.
this nearby souvenir stand. Miro kind of looked at you like, "Are we going? Do you want us to back up?"
If you guys want to head onto the ship, that's no problem. If you want to stay and keep an eye out, it's up to you.
Temp is gonna go into full-on stealth mode.
Are you gonna stealth?
Full sneaky beaky.
Okay,
Let's
full
go.
stealth.
Sneaky boy. And #1 sneak boy.
Number one sneak boy hit a number 28.
Pretty good.
Hot damn.
Pretty good.
Mir's gonna pretend to be looking at some souvenirs, then quietly sort of see if she could slip behind them and sneak around. She's gonna stealth attempt as well.
Okay.
Not so great. 12.
The shopkeeper gives you a really weird look.
Mir points to a random souvenir nearby. Goes, "I was looking at this. How much?"
It's 2 silver if you want it. What are you doing?
It's just getting a closer look at this. I'll take it. What am I even buying?
I don't know. Let me get my trinket table.
Oh jeez. Not the trinket table.
I love the trinket table.
The trinket
I've lost
table's
the
great.
trinket table.
I don't understand why there's a table specifically for trinket, but I
There's
support
12 of them. Roll the d12.
Okay. Oh, you've got the
Trinket have
expanded
12
I
trinket.
get the
tables.
expanded
He's a
trinket
bear.
This is hilarious.
I
9.
love- 9, okay, and then a d100.
Oh jeez.
33.
33.
Jesus.
It is a jar. It's a small jar with a big, like, wide cork top. And inside is a bee. And it sings.
What does it sing?
Just little
I
bee
buy the-
tunes.
I love it.
I buy the singing bee.
You have
And
a
I
singing
quietly
bee.
remove myself from the shop before I get arrested on suspicion of shoplifting.
Excellent. You have a
I
singing
love
bee
it.
now.
He's baby.
Baby.
Alt songs are in the key of B.
That's correct. So, you have that now. Tiska.
I just kind of stop and turn around and walk up to this woman and I just, who are you?
Oh, I figured you wouldn't recognize me. Tiska, it's been a little bit since we had a chance to talk. I'm Hirgild.
Oh.
Now you kind of remember. Go ahead and control just search Hirgild in your DMs. Hyrgild.
Yeah, I have.
She says, I almost didn't recognize you at first.
Yes, it's it has kind of been a while. Things have happened.
I'll bet, and plus you don't quite look the same out here. Do you maybe want to
Yeah.
get somewhere a little bit truer?
What?
She asked if you wanted to get somewhere a little bit truer.
Oh ho ho.
Can I ask what you mean by that?
Oh, come on, don't you remember? You don't
mean-
think my mount looks like this? And she points at her wolf.
This is true.
Don't worry. This is
Yeah,
supposed to happen.
we're-
I was sent here to get you.
Okay. Yeah. Where do you propose we go?
Where else? Back to Eastgard.
Okay. The rest of my group, my friends are all here.
Yes, they're supposed to come
So,
too.
okay, cool. That's good. We have a ship,
Uh-huh.
so I assume we would be able to bring that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That was the main. Okay. And then I try to, and then I like get the attention of anybody who didn't immediately go to the ship, and I'm just like, it's okay. This is somebody I know her.
Yes, you can fly there. You actually should fly there
Okay.
instead of not flying, because it's a...
Temp just sort of
Distance.
pops out of like a novelty t-shirt rack. You know
Cool.
those like ghillie suits? I want you to imagine one of those, except just like he made it super quick out of a bunch of random
It's
t-shirts.
just wearing like 6 t-shirts. on each
Yeah.
arm.
It's like t-shirt ghillie suit.
The person who owns it is like, what? Oh, what? Are you buying those, or...
Yes, I am the t-shirt golem.
Okay, but do you want to buy those, or...
Sure.
Okay.
Go,
They're 2 silver each, so knock yourself out, I guess.
I'm just gonna assume that's like 3 gold's worth of t-shirts
Yeah,
that
sure.
has been made into this t-shirt suit.
How many is that? Let's see, that's 15 t-shirts. You would write down 15 t-shirts.
No, I'm gonna write down 1 t-shirt suit made of 15 t-shirts.
You know what? That's fair.
This is
You will,
hilarious. because
Approach
Captain-
this new lady and go, hello?
Hello.
Kind of look between her and Tiska. You know her, Tiska?
Yeah, no, she's fine. She helped me when a bunch of stuff happened. I was stuck away from the group for a while. One of the planes that I went to was Eastgard, and I don't remember how to spell her name or how to pronounce her name.
Hirgild.
Even though you literally Hirgild here helped me. So it's
So she's friend.
yes, she's
Hello.
This is friend.
Hello.
I am Mir.
Hello, it's good to meet you.
Oh, are you just chatting or are we...
Oh, no, you're supposed to come with me.
Oh, where to?
To Isgard.
Don't I?
To Isgard.
To the plane.
Okay, we have this thing we were doing. Should we finish that first,
No,
or...?
no, that's part of this.
I mean, all we need to do with the source is get off plane with it, so that's
Mhm.
not a big deal.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it doesn't have to be the material plane.
It sure doesn't.
Okay, I guess we should go get our ship?
Yeah, sure, and we can't fly here. Namara and I can't, so we'll come with you.
Yeah, come to the ship with us. That would
Sorry, this was... Mir kind of indicates the wolf... Numara?
Yes, Namara.
Hello. Namara.
The wolf nods to you like a bow.
Looks a little surprised and then bows back.
Hirgild gives you an approving
right.
look.
Yeah, we parked this way.
Okay, I will go with. And you now have
Right.
Hirgild with you. Nyx, like, sniffs Namara, like her face. And she bites him on the nose.
This is Nyx.
Oh no!
Oh
Hey,
no!
what? Hey! Alright, fine.
Don't think she liked you in your face.
Well, I don't have any hands. What do you want
Fair
me to
enough. Hello?
do? Okay, what are we doing?
Headed back to
I
the
don't know.
ship unless anybody else had anything to do.
Yeah, just going back to the ship with your guild.
Okay. You can make it back to the docks pretty easily. It's not like you've been charged for this. They don't charge to park your ship.
Didn't know if there's like a meter or something.
No, that would be ridiculous.
Feed the meter, 2 silver.
Bytopia, where everything's 2 silver.
The potions.
Except the
Which
potions.
is those 3 potions were 100% worth the 30 gold I spent. Which
Excellent.
reminds me, once we're back on the ship, I'll give Zach his mystery potions.
Go ahead. go ahead and describe them for him, because Zach's receiving some delightful potions. That's not what was said, literally at all.
Mystery potions. Alright. So the first one is a pretty regular looking semi-transparent potion, but it seems to shift color as you look at it. It's in a clear bottle with a label that says, how are you feeling today? The second one is a slightly wispy sort of potion. It kind of reminds you of an invisibility potion, but it's got kind of this weird cork with an extra hole driven sideways through it. It's a pale, iridescent, and very fizzy liquid.
Yep, those are your 3. No, it's not that there's an extra cork. It's that the cork that exists has a hole drilled sideways through it.
Oh
my God.
no.
No, don't.
I have a table for that. No,
Don't drink
Tank
all of
bought
them at
those
once,
t-shirts.
please.
Oh, book's not in the call.
Oh. So it just has secretly been following us this entire time. Bought a bunch of t-shirts. And we just find her on the ship in a nest of souvenirs.
God bless. Yeah. Gotta copy paste some stuff. JD, I had an answer for you. Here you go. Okay. I'm almost tempted to make Book roll some stealth, but probably doesn't have her cheat right now. No, they're in ghillie suit with shirts. Come on, guys, we've been over this.
Again, they can't hear.
Okay.
Not all of them can. Alright, so...
It's a camouflage suit.
That's atrocious.
Yeah, they're made so that you look
The
like
mental
grass.
image in my brain is awful.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks real bad.
It looks
It's
real
not-
bad.
I feel like
But
it's
I
so
can-
bad it loops around to being glorious.
No, it's just bad, but the upside of it is, and the only upside, is that when you are hiding in a rack of souvenir novelty t-shirts, you blend in perfectly.
And nowhere else.
Falk, does owning this t-shirt ghillie suit give me advantage on hiding in?
Only in t-shirt
T-shirt
racks
racks
gives you
from now
disadvantage
on.
on every other check. If you're wearing it, you have disadvantage on every social check.
Atrocious.
You think I'm not gonna use that?
I did, yeah. I did think you probably won't get many chances to use this, but
You can
knowing
certainly
you,
try.
you'll make your own chances.
I will.
You'll
Right,
find a way to
okay.
make it work.
Yeah. So, you make your way back to the ship.
We get back on the ship.
You get on the
We
ship.
inexplicably find Hessa in a pile of souvenirs, and we're just not gonna ask.
We're gonna hope she bought them,
She definitely did.
but we're gonna hope she did, and not gonna ask.
Like, opens her mouth like she's going to ask, and then just sort of, you can see go over her face like, no. I'm just, no.
Yeah, just... I'm gonna see Mir doing this, I'm gonna be like, you'd be happier not knowing.
You're probably right.
We'll all be happier not knowing.
Later, I'll do some trinket table rolls with Book. So, you get on the ship, and Hirgul will point you in the correct direction of the gate town of Isgard, which is called Gloria. And it is... She has you arc around the north side of the Outlands, because it would pretty much be almost directly across. Well, no, it wouldn't be directly across, but you'd come a little closer to the center than you'd like. So she has you arc over top the gate towns to other realms. until you arrive at your destination, which is a well, only it's sideways into a cliff face.
Go, Echo, Echo.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you?
I was
shouting
going to
at Echo?
shout into it, Echo,
Oh, okay.
see if it echoed, but that we're probably all still in the ship, so.
You are, yes. It looks like just a stone well, with no cover, and it would be a completely normal well, except for the fact that it's sideways on the wall. Gravity seems to be working normally with it, and you do see water inside. It's sort of swirling a little bit, but it is sideways,
bucket?
and it's gigantic.
Is there a giant bucket
No?
for the well? Okay.
Here Guild says...
Sort of looked to...
Go on.
Say I looked at her like, in there?
Yes, just go in here. This is the Well of Erd.
Okay.
Just go through, it's fine.
Or kind of shoots Tiska a glance just to see that things are...
I just kind of shrug. It's like, yeah, this
Okay.
seems reasonable.
Alright.
His guard was weird, but not actively malicious, so...
And so you direct the ship through. Zakra, that's up to you.
Checking if Mir were to ask a bunch of questions of Kirgold about who is she and how they met and whatnot, would she get actual answers, or would she just
oh, yeah,
sort of get...
probably.
That's... Maybe Mir's just wondering, how did you meet?
I found Tiska
How did you
when
just
she
get it?
first entered the plane, and guided her to the tree. Which potion did you drink? This... what?
The
mood potion.
The mood potion.
Okay, how are you feeling? Oh god, Google's mood ring colors.
Jesus. How
Jesus.
are you
This is about to make
feeling, Zakrau?
this is about to make the next part significantly less dramatic. Jesus Christ.
Possibly I should have saved them for later, but... how could I resist?
Oh, this one has the font, the Lucinda script, so definitely
Oh, no.
legit.
Glorious.
Not Lucinda. She still owes me money.
How much?
Like $420.
Jesus.
Yes, what can I do for you?
$70.69.
Okay.
Yeah, Mira mostly asks, like, what's the plane like? And
You feel happy, you just ate pies, you're not hungry, and you're curious. Okay, so normal probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your patterning stops being orange and slowly shifts to a periwinkle blue.
Ooh.
You're now a blue kitty.
Blue kitty! I mean,
You're slightly shimmery as well.
nobody heard that.
it goes, best 10 gold ever spent. But yeah, so, are you just, sort of adventurer type, or do you live in the plane, or?
Wait,
I live there.
I have a question, Falk.
Yes.
Does Zakra feeling excited about becoming blue change his color?
Yes, I think so. Maybe
Sorry,
not
I've
this
given you
charge.
extra work.
I'm
Let's see.
sorry, Falk, to do this
It's
to
kind
you,
of worth
but
it.
It's relevant.
very relevant.
I'm getting conflicting stuff from different charts.
Then just go with one. Just
Say
go
he
with
turns
one.
yellow.
Just pick a random one and hit
This
that
one says
shit.
yellow means tired,
Oh, then I'm always.
and this one, well, shit.
Just pick the one with the
I'm
Lucinda.
pretty sure that
and-
doesn't say well shit for any of those colors, but
Well,
yeah.
then it doesn't have one for excited. It just says normal. It has cool. I don't know what that emotion is.
It's like, what?
I don't know what the emotion cool is.
Fucking, it turns yellow. Let's just say.
Okay.
Or...
It's for when
Ah,
you're
so-
stoned.
This one also has cool. What does that mean?
It's for when you're hitting that dank.
Okay, no.
I have been denied.
Yeah, well, no, yellow means nervous, so we're gonna stick with light blue and a little bit of light green.
Ooh.
Because that one is
Pretty.
mixed emotions.
I mean, same.
Alrighty. So you're a paler teal color now.
Mira asks if there's any dangers we should be aware of heading into the plane.
Oh, plenty, but not when you're with me. It should be fine. We won't have any trouble getting in.
Okay. Should we expect any particular weirdness?
You'll see.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
that's.
Oh,
the
I don't
best way
think I
of
like
putting
that.
it.
Oh, no. You'll like this.
Fine. It's fine.
Tiska, you remember what happened to you.
Yes, it's fine. You'll be fine. We'll all be fine.
We
Mir
know-
pulls out a ball of yarn and starts stress crocheting as we near the portal.
No, don't be worried.
It's
Eastgard is a
fine.
place where it reflects your soul more truly than any other plane does. So, when you enter Eastgard, and at this point, Zakaro, I'm assuming you're directing the ship in.
Crocheting intensifies.
Yes. At this point, you pass through, and as you sort of enter this dark transitional space, she says, when you're in Eastgard, you change to reflect your soul. And you come out of the portal, and the first thing you notice is you feel a sort of shivery sensation. The second thing you notice is that you can hear lightning from outside. It sounds like there's some kind of storm raging outside the ship, and when you look outside through the windows, you do see there is in fact just this massive storm all around you. And the third thing that you notice is that the interior of the ship has changed. It seems, well, more dramatic more than anything. You're now standing, instead of in one small room with the control panel, or the control pedestal, and the inductor and whatnot, you are now standing on like a raised bridge, and there's more space around. It almost seems like the ship is larger. And then you notice that all of your appearances have changed.
Oh.
Hirgild is taller, stronger. She looks pretty similar, but Namara next to her is now a wolf much larger than Hirgild, with a gigantic set of feathered wings, as well as leather armor and a saddle. And Hirgild now bears a massive sword that is slung on her side. Who wants to hear their new description first?
Oh boy. Guess I'll go.
Okay. Let's see, let me bring up the note that I have this all written in.
Oh no.
Oh, don't be nervous.
Oh, too
I'm
late.
excited.
Mir is intensely nervous for emotional reasons.
Nah,
Let's
it's
see here.
fine.
Mir, you are much taller now. Your clothing is now like a long set of flowing robes, like holy cleric robes, and you notice that the white spot on your chest, which shows through it, is now glowing gently. Those of you looking at Mir, you notice that her eyes are no longer black, they are a sky blue color. Your hands are now tipped with these sharp talons, and you kind of have to hunch over now, and your back is sort of extended because you have a massive pair of black crow wings.
Oh. You're like, sort of looks around, flexes the wings, looks around herself, like runs to find a mirror, and she is having many emotions at the moment. Let's just say.
Who's next?
She looks up like the cleric robes and says, "Oh, I didn't." She gibbers a little.
Aww.
Backstory reasons.
That's precious.
Oval? Oh.
Hello.
I mean,
Hello. we're doing some description. You may want to mute yourself and just listen to the rest of this.
Yes.
Sorry. Nisa's not here.
Oh no.
Issue is with us all along.
Nope.
Maybe the real Miso was in our heart.
Nope.
Aw. Alright, who's next?
Who's
If there's a snake in your heart, please go to a doctor.
I believe we call that heartworm.
Oh, my friend! Leave him alone!
Who's next?
Hit me!
Alright.
Don't actually hit me, please. I bruise really easy.
Yeah, what's your AC?
You
Hello.
are much taller than you were before. You no longer look entirely like an elf. You now more resemble a fae.
Oh.
You
Cool.
have, your elegance is accentuated.
I'm
You're
still
wearing-
topless though, right?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, you have like a sash thing, but you're still essentially in your heart and in most of the outfit topless, because you can't take that away from you. That is definitely a reflection of
In
your
my
soul.
heart.
It's very important.
Your hair is much longer and it's braided in this careful, like, symmetrical series of braids that goes all the way down your back. You are wearing what is almost, it's like armor.
Mm-hmm.
And normally you can't wear armor, but this stuff
Right.
that you're wearing is, like, light as anything. You don't even feel that you're wearing it. And it's like a shimmery chainmail,
Oh shit.
like the colors of a running river.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Indeed.
Tempa's gonna preen slightly.
You are more than welcome to.
Not like in a bird way, but continue.
Of course. Brahm, I will say, is he's made of metal now.
Oh jeez, not again.
He's completely made of metal. Copper and gold and brass and electrum and silver. With gems for eyes. He's like a statue. I mean, he can still move and everything. He's totally normal. He's just made of metal now.
Wild.
Indeed. Hessa is a 4-armed warrior. Her hair has been replaced with actual snakes. Patterns
Oh,
of
jeez,
scales
not again.
curl around her scalp and run down her neck and back. Her armor is now metallic and gemstone hued, ruby and gold and black. Her eyes are slit snake's eyes, like they always have been, but now her tongue is forked.
What does
Why?
egg look like?
Egg. What was Egg last? Was she back to being a cat, or was she something else?
I think egg was back to being a cat.
She's just a cat, but bigger now. She's like a panther-sized cat.
Lord.
Big kitty friend.
Yes. Who am I missing? Who are we missing?
Zekro?
And Tiska.
Zakra, Nyx, and me.
Zakro, Nyx. I forgot about Nyx. Okay, Zakro. Let's do you last. Tiska.
Okay.
Just like last time, you are a tall and powerful deviless. Your horns spiral and extra curl around, and they are wickedly sharp and ribbed and coated in frost. Your eyes, when you look at them, are the same color, but now you can see they burn with the images of flames in a red sky reflected in deep, still water.
Oh jeez.
Your wings are slightly tattered around the edges. Your legs have gone from humanoid legs to completely back-jointed and ending in cloven hooves. Your tail is longer and now prehensile.
Hell yeah.
Zakrow, you are now a tiger.
Like it's just a full tiger?
Tiger-like cat, with fangs long enough to protrude from his jaws like knives and claws strong enough to rend stone apart. Your eyes burn with a starry fire. You're just a really fucking big cat.
Question is, does he still change color?
Yes. Which
Yeah.
makes it slightly less dramatic, but you're also teal.
No, it's
It's
infinitely better.
hilarious. It's even more dramatic now.
Yeah, it's like a shimmery, like, radiance that lies over top your fur that is this color. It doesn't let the original color shine through, so... Oh, amazement and excitement. Let's see what color you change, if you change.
What does
I
this
think
thing
that would
have
go...
to
I
say?
think that counts as mixed emotions. Probably.
Catch all.
Yeah. So now you're more green.
fucking green tiger.
Green tiger with saber cat fangs. You got them big saber cat fangs. Hessa has snake hair and 4 arms, so
I have wings.
you have wings. Nyx is
What?
he resembles a small dragon. He's still purple, but now he's got like dragon scales and shit.
He's
Ooh.
baby still.
You look so nice.
He is startled by this change in appearance, and spends a couple minutes examining his new scales.
Yeah, you usually have fur, don't you?
Yeah, I do, because I'm a mammal. So this
Wow.
is whack.
You
Yeah, I'm
have
a
2 new
reptile.
limbs. Flaps wings.
Yeah, wings are great, aren't they?
They really are.
This
Are.
is great. This is awesome. I mean, I normally have wings, but... By the way, while you
They're
are on
still pretty
Eastguard,
great.
your size class is 1 larger, and every one of your scores is increased by 1.
Ooh.
All of your ability scores.
I just want
I
to
have
pop in.
8 intelligence.
Okay, your
Incredible.
modifier goes up to a -1.
I just wanted to pop in and say, boy, am I glad Misa's not here.
She wouldn't fit on the ship.
because you're dead.
Size class huge.
Also
Yeah,
that.
size class huge.
She would be. So lark.
We get you out the door.
You
Size
wouldn't.
class.
You
Chunk.
wouldn't. You would
Size
not be
class
able to get her in
chungus.
and out.
So good.
That's big chungus. Oh no.
Excellent.
Oh, I also one.
Yes.
You're cutting out
Cut
hard.
Temp, did you say... What did you say about Misa?
What?
What did you
I
fucking
didn't say
say?
nothing about Misa. I said something out of character.
I know. Fuck you say?
I'll tell you when you're older.
You gonna backtalk the snake woman?
I'm here now, bitch.
Hi here
That's
now,
something to
bitch. I'm
say.
Sketchy Lurker.
Can
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, we
What?
should we break
Oh.
the sphere. The sphere.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Smash.
You shatter it on the ground.
I make sure I smash the right sphere. Because I don't want to break my snow globe.
You do not break your snow globe. Good. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're good.
Um,
Uh,
can Zakra still talk in his kitty form?
telepathically, yes.
Oh.
I mean, I guess do you think it's more interesting to have him speak out loud?
The saber cat teeth would make that difficult.
It would, yes. You're right.
Yeah.
It'd be very comical. So maybe just telepathically. Yeah. I'll speak what's up, Animorphs! Hell yeah! Those books were fucked up.
They were.
I never actually read them as a kid.
They were
I feel like
fucked
I
up.
need to read them.
I
don't
Same, I
really
never-
remember.
Never got into them.
I think they all just ended up miserable in their lives.
I have
I saw a
specific
post about that,
memory
yeah.
of, like,
Yeah, it's super messed up. Well, no, yeah, I think somebody got... Yeah, this is beside the point. We can discuss Animorphs later.
no, we can discuss Animorphs now.
Absolutely not.
No, we can't.
Alright, so we are
We need that Animorphs deep lore.
different.
And here, Guild, she bows to you and she says, Namara and I will lead you into the center of the plane, because you must follow us. We've been sent to guide you to the tree. As you may have guessed, I am a Valkyrie. And there are some who would have some words with you.
Okay.
I know what a Valkyrie means in this
Yes.
world.
Yes. In the D&D lore, Valkyries exist, so...
I mainly meant, like, do I need to roll a knowledge check to...
Oh. I mean... You can. Let's see how much. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a... Arcana, I guess. I guess it'd be all Arcana. Well, Arcana or Religion. I'll let you do either.
probably go for religion. Because
Nah.
I actually have a positive modifier in that one. 19?
Yeah, Valkyries are the warriors of Eastgard. They are those who chose to be, like, sort of noble soldiers throughout their entire lives, and they chose to continue doing that after their deaths. It is a chaotic good plane, so Eastgard is, so the Valkyries here tend to be chaotic good, so while they are soldiers, they will also just decide not to follow the rules sometimes if it means doing what's right.
They will whack a bitch.
And they will whack a bitch, as the giant sword that's hanging from her hip will show you. So,
Alright.
yeah. Hirgild is a noble warrior. And what she'll do is she'll climb up into Namara's saddle, and ride her out the airlock.
I guess we park the ship and follow?
No.
No?
No, she just
Not
rides her straight
everybody
into the storm.
fly.
Oh no, she's fine.
Yes, the wolf has wings.
Oh, right! I guess we follow in the ship.
Yes. She seems just stunningly adept at navigating the storm winds. She has almost no trouble flying. Zakrow, by the way, you can just, like, continue to fly the ship with your big cat paws. There's absolutely no problems with that.
Hey, kitty pilot.
Kitty pilot. Your
Also,
giant
the bridge
fucking
is bigger,
claws.
right?
Yes.
The bridge is like... Does that give Mir enough space to try flying in the ship?
The bridge is bigger to accommodate the fact that you are bigger.
Ah.
So it's the same
enough room.
relative size. Yeah.
Would those of us who can fly be able to keep up if we went outside?
Probably not.
Okay.
There's a lot of winds and... I don't know what I'm doing with wings, honestly. like I don't know what I would do. And I would probably hit a tree.
It's a good.
And there are trees.
Probably the wrong tree.
You notice that as you're moving through Eastgard, following Namara and Hirgild. There's not like a set ground that you can see, but there are these, like, almost ribbons or strips of land that are floating in the sky, and they're just, like, haphazardly strewn about. And some of them are so small you could probably only barely walk on them, and then you see one that's like the size of a continent just hanging in midair.
Huh.
What's with the key smash?
I'm like keyboard cat up in here.
Oh, I see.
Big tree.
But it takes a few minutes for you to start to see the tree, and you can't see all of it at once because it's too large. It's just too large. It's too much.
Same.
You see it. You remember seeing the mountains of Celestia? How there were a ring of them, and then another ring, and then another ring, and it just kept going up? The tree is like that, but you know you're only looking at the trunk. You can't even see the canopy.
Damn.
It's like a wall. It's like the end of the world. It's just massive.
Holy moly.
It's the world tree. Of course it's massive. It's Yggdrasil. So, Hirgild leads you towards that. And she does not stop flying when she gets closer. And it takes a very long time to get close because it's larger than you think it is, than you feel it
Fucking
is.
enormous.
It's fucking enormous. But you do see
It's enormous.
she directs you down to a hole in the trunk, and you actually see there are several of these where you can actually get into the tree. And she flies Namara through this tunnel, and it's a dark tunnel. It's quite dark, and it's long, and it tells you exactly how massive this tree is. That it takes a full minute or so to get through this tunnel and out into a lit interior.
Oh no.
And
Wait, how lit are we talking? No.
oh, it's fucking lit up here, dude. It's
Oh
a party.
yeah, dude.
No.
Oh.
It's only lit up because of when you look down, you see there's a bonfire in the bottom of this cavernous tree, and you're inside of it, and it's not. The tree is hollow. The tree is hollow. You see the bottom of this massive cavern is dirt floored, and it is so far below you, and this tree's interior cavern is probably a mile across. It's gigantic. But Hirgild flies Namara over to a sort of platform on one of the sides and lands her there and sort of gives her a pat, and she trots through a tunnel and vanishes, and Hirgild stands there and waits for you.
I guess we find a spot to land.
You can park the ship right next to the platform.
Do
She
that.
actually forestalls you from getting out, and she says, "I know we have something to do here. You, Tiska, I believe you owe us a story,
Oh,
as per our previous arrangement.
Story
Yeah.
time.
Not now, though.
Yeah.
You have something else you need to do, somewhere you need to go, and it's gotten a little more urgent than it was before. So we're going to have to wait on the stories and come back to that.
okay.
So I'll
Let's,
point you in the right direction.
Right.
Don't worry, I will lead you the right way." And her
Cool.
voice has changed a little bit there, and you notice, just like the last time, it's not Hirgild in there anymore.
Oh.
I mean, she's in there, but
Yep.
she's not in control.
Yeah.
But she's in the back seat.
She's in the back seat. Somebody else has the reins.
Oh boy.
And she says, "I'll show you the way. I'll guide.
Okay.
Let me on?"
Saga, was it?
"Yes, that's me.
Okay.
How kind of you to remember.
Yeah.
I figured you might." You'll notice one of her eyes is silver and the other is gold now. Previously they were just dark brown, but now they're metallic. She steps over to the controls and she says, "Zakro, if you would be so kind to go where I point." "Okay, follow me. My directions exactly." And she points, she tells you to lower the ship down. Not towards the bonfire, but along the side. And where the roots of the tree begin to sort of branch out from the trunk, you see some of them are hollow. So the roots themselves are hollow, and you see them diving into the ground, and she directs you to sort of fly into one of them. And she says, "Hold this one for quite some time. In the meantime, I will tell you exactly what you're here to do." Yes?
Okay.
Alright. You have one other place to go aside from where you just been.
Yeah.
The Abyss is a place that is broken by nature. It's difficult to access. Your rift has been swallowed deep within its layers. If you were to enter from the rift, you would surely not escape.
Okay.
The gateway in from the Outlands is blocked off. They stopped using it because it would not obey the Outlands rules, and so began to spawn demons on the plane, and so they got rid of it.
Oh.
The only reliable way to access it is through here,
Oh.
and this will start you at the top. You will need to use your ship to get deeper in, but once you do, you'll be able to find what you're looking for, and then get out.
Are we headed for the abyss now?
Yes.
Oh. Would be a problem
That's-
taking a demon-made or a devil-made ship through a demon, infested plane?
It will be no more problem than anything else that you could possibly do. Besides,
That's-
You
I
say
think
that,
you'll be fine.
but
You have this ship. There's far more protection than you might otherwise have. And you'll need
That's-
it.
Eep. Okay.
Many will pass through the mouth of the serpent, but you're some of the few who can get out.
That's encouraging.
And as you are moving down this route, you see the ship kind of has lights that will shine ahead of it when you're in the dark. They automatically flick on and off based on how the outside looks. You've got headlights. And you see those lights shine off of the dark brown interior of the route, and then also off something white that is piercing through the root, and it's this long, just white thing, and you have no idea what it is. It looks like stone, maybe, like some kind of pillar, but it's slightly, ever so slightly curved. And you pass by it just a little bit. It's coming up through the bottom of the root and passing out through the side. And you pass by that, and there's a hole in the root. And Saga says, "Here."
Hey, quick question. The mouth of the serpent, that's not metaphorical, is it?
No.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't think so.
Oh, it's the white thing's teeth.
Aye.
That's fun.
You pass through the small hole and come out into a cavernous area where above you see the dirt's been almost hollowed out, and below you there is an abyss. It's this empty sort of just pit almost. But you see that around the edges of it, around the edges of this entire area, there are white teeth that sprout from two jaws that are currently propped open because they are latched onto two different roots of this tree. And Saga says, "That is the world serpent. You pass through its mouth and into the abyss, which is contained within its body. It will continually swallow you,
Ah, yes, of course.
and that is why you need the ship to escape."
Like this, but okay.
Fun.
That is the nature of the abyss. It's not likable.
Yeah,
I will not be accompanying you,
I had assumed not.
of course. But I have faith in you. You'll come back.
Appreciate that.
Word, I guess?
No.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
You'll want to go down. Zakro, what you'll want to do is disable the flight and fall. Okay? Good luck. And she bows her head, and then she's just not there anymore.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Floating in space over this dark, sort of ever so slightly rippling, just black pit that is inside the world serpent. You can see it's a mouth of a serpent. It has a tongue. It has its teeth. You imagine somewhere there would be an eye that you don't want to look at, and you don't want it to look at you. What do you do?
We're just gonna pray.
Valid.
luck. Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah,
to the Celestial
Tisca's-
family and to Nova.
Good luck.
Tiska's also gonna just pick a god and pray.
Pick a god and pray.
Yeah.
Pray to Nova, she seems nice.
You hear a phantom whisper as Misa goes, the Shini will always take care of you.
Misa, somewhere you feel disconcerted. You don't know why.
But at this point, has she gotten up and looked around the camp and gone, where the fuck have they gone?
Oh, she knows that you went out. You tried
just
to get her to come
picturing
with
she's-
you, and specifically she said no.
Just picturing, like, she stayed late, and when she got up, she was like, okay.
Like fucking Home Alone.
God.
Home
that's
Alone, but a
Hessa.
giant fucking
I was
snake.
gonna say,
That's Hessa.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
with all the traps.
Hessa just literally is the small child from Home Alone.
Oh,
true.
God, it's true.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
That's what she
Why
did to
would
the
you-
fucking ship when we left that one time.
It's
Yep.
absolutely true, is the thing.
Temp help. Oh wait, no, Temp didn't help that time.
No, he did not. So,
Oh,
what do you do?
are we going down the gullet?
Yes.
Yeah, don't think we
You
have a
can
lot
keep
of
your controls in your
options.
paws. You point the nose
Um,
down. Oh, bold. Alright, and
There's
you disable
seatbelts
flight.
on this thing?
No, you fall.
I picture me like asking that, and then we just plummet.
No, it's okay. The ship has an internal gravity, so you don't, like, all fall towards the nose. But you fall. And you hear nothing. A little
we
bit of
keep-
static.
Can we keep an eye on the nav box to make sure we don't fall too far?
Oh, no, don't worry. You're not falling through the layers. You're just falling into the
Oh.
abyss.
Oh, bean.
The nav box just starts spinning.
Remember the nav box just doesn't show anything if you're not on the right layer.
Yeah.
You fall, and it is dark, and you hear static, and at some point you feel that same shivery feeling, and you realize the ship has gone back to normal, and just as you realize that this means you have passed out of Eastgard, you see light, and the ship is falling towards grass. Pull up. You very quickly re-enable the flight controls. 954. And you pull the ship up and stop the fall. And you find yourself in what we would know as a suburban neighborhood.
Yeah, that tracks.
Completely normal suburban neighborhood. There are lawns. There are houses. You don't see any cars, because you don't know what a car is. There
White
are-
picket fence and all.
There are white picket fences. The nav box shows nothing. You are in the abyss.
This is incredible.
What do you do?
As a druid, Tiska, even though we're not entirely familiar, like, I guess, with the concept of a lawn TM as modern, we are familiar with it.
Mhm.
Tiska still hates the monocultured lawns.
Immediately, because
They're
and this
they're
is
awful.
interesting. You see that and you're like, did somebody just put one plant only there and remove the rest of them? And you kind of like reach out with your magic just to feel at it. There's no lawn, there's no plants there. There is no nature there.
Oh yikes!
You have no idea
That's
what you're
creepy.
seeing,
Oh,
I don't
I
but
hate
it's
when
not
that
the same
happens.
thing as what you're feeling.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Can you int check to see through the illusion? Zachariah, you have your hands and mouth back so you can speak again. You can try.
Are we back to our normal selves now that
Yes, you're out of
Yeah.
Eastgard, so you are
So
no
immense,
longer
you
in
never got
legendary morph.
God.
You're using nat 20. Okay, sure. You'd like to see everything? Cool. That means you immediately drop a level instead of waiting the requisite 10 minutes.
Oh Jesus!
The
Excuse?
sides of this world you're in ripple. Like, they contract and they expand. as if you are, in fact, inside the throat of something that is actively swallowing you.
Mmm,
You
yum.
feel your ship shudder slightly, and then the entire area flickers just a bit, and then it looks normal again. Except there's a faint tinge to the clouds. Just a slightly darker hue. Are they made of smoke now?
Misa does not know why, but she feels like she needs to hug all of you, each and every fucking one of you.
That'd be great.
You feel a ghost hug. She's
Mir
not
starts
there.
instinctively hugging the nearest party member.
She's there in
Fear.
spirit.
Fear is red, so you turn red. Dark red.
This is incredible.
I think it's probably a good time to end, a time and place to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Napbox still shows you nothing.
Disgusting.
Oh boy!
Oh my god.
So, that's where we'll go ahead and end it tonight. Let me go ahead and outro the stream, and then I'll be back to chat with you guys. Welcome to the Abyss. I would say welcome to Hell, but this isn't Hell anymore. This one doesn't follow any rules. Hope you guys enjoyed the first half of the ending. This is going to be the end of Arc 1. Next session will be the end. And I hope that you can be around for it. That will be fantastic. We might be missing some players then. I think Misa will be out for a little bit. But we at least should have our delightful snake rogue back. That is all I've got for you tonight. I don't know if we'll be playing next week. I think it's next week that we'll be doing this. So next week we will finish Arc 1. And I don't know if we might take a hiatus for the holidays, perhaps, and so that I can start crafting Arc 2. Because, spoiler alert, this is for anybody who's... you can spoil this or not. That one won't be Insane Saving anymore. We have the entire world after that. Okay. That's all I've got for you tonight. I sincerely hope that you will join me again next week for the finalization of 3.5 years of gameplay. Except we're not done with the campaign. This is just Arc 1. Heck yeah. Alright. I will see you guys maybe next week, maybe later. So again, thank you to Tabletop Audio for your amazing tracks. Tonight I used Winter Woods, Forest Day, Waterkeep, Dark and Stormy, Spire of the Heart, and Looptales. An incredible series of different tracks that I'm able to use for totally free because Tabletop Audio is amazing, and it just lets people use them for free. If you have a tabletop game to run, consider using them, because there's so many options, and like, literally every time I open the site, there's a new one, and I'm like, how do you keep making these? This is amazing. Okay, that's all I've got for you tonight. Please join me again next week for the final end of Arc 1 of Lyriciria Cataclysm, and I will see you again in the future. Until then, good night.